Hey everybody, wanted to share with you briefly the wedge tool. I did another video talking about the snaking and using this in indirect percussion. I want to show you using the wedge tools, and they're basically just tools that are wedge shape, and this is an insert device, and you can have some that are pivot, using for pressure flaking. But I wanted to also pick up where I was leaving off. I was working this point a little bit more with another wedge tool I made, and this one was a new one, and so I've been working on this piece with more of a pronounced edge, a finer edge, and the results on the scar patterns, I don't know if you can see it, are really good. Of course, I had the bi-face scar patterns on this, and I'm just going in between them, but as I'll demonstrate here real quick before I get onto the pressure flaking side of things, it really works well. Just put this in here for those long, for those narrow. You can see there how that drove all the way across where my finger is. If you can see, sure hard to see on this camera. I think that's one of the problems I'm having with my photos too, is that they're not showing the scar patterns. But at any rate, so anyways, that's that part. Now I'll show you, demonstrate here real quick on, let me true up these edges a little bit, so I may just finish this point up here pretty quickly. And I just use this. You can also use your insert tool and just go along, use it kind of like I don't know if you'd say braiding, but I true up the sides, and it's shaping, helping to keep the shape of what it is that you're shaping. But you're not wanting to go too much, you're not wanting to push too hard. You're only wanting to let what flakes want to go, and that'll bring the edges in just a little bit more. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is use this fixed insert tool here. Take some leather, fold it over. Now you can use just your hand pad too if you like, but I do like the soft, and whatever, you know, direction you're accustomed to go in or whatever. Now you can do this in two different ways. You can pressure flake, but you can still use an indirect percussion that I call the side shot. And so you would go like this, put it down here, put pressure here, and you hear that pop, and then go to the next spot, in, pop, and if it's stubborn, you can put your hand here, pop it like that, and you're able to drive your flakes that way. Now there's another one right beside it, and as you go down you get a little longer because it's traveling across the next one. And you can see where you start shooting the flake all the way across. Can't see really well, dude. any rate, right in here is where the last one traveled all the way across. You can see that whole flake there that went all the way across. So you can do the ultra passe. Now what you can also do is what I was talking about, that side shot, where you're able to go like this, put some pressure like this, and then tap like that. So you can do that as well. I do like that to be a little bit longer. You can see the flakes that you're generating there. Go over here this side. That. You can angle this a little bit more, like that. That one already popped there. Probably need to strengthen the platforms a little more. You can see how thin, and some of them are pretty long. Turn this to the right angle that you want. Go like this. Don't want to just be popping flakes just to be popping flakes. Might as well make it count. So see, you can go like this, put your hand on the top of the insert device, and then you push inwards as you're slowly applying pressure. Now I need to maybe make a little stronger platform because I keep getting small pops before I drive enough pressure. Then you can hear that pop. Now that one kind of crumbled, but you can still see the line, the trail that it left as it went. There's one here. I'm going to go ahead and make this a little stouter, get pressure to run it farther. A little bit wider than I wanted, but left a nice looking scar anyways. one went thin and long. You can see the other pieces that one went all the way over to the other side. So I don't know if you can see the scar patterns that are. This is like the worst camera ever for trying to show some of this. Oh. So I'll keep working on it and post a pic later on. It's already getting pretty thin. I demonstrated in the other video taking the stack off, so good little learning point.